Well, the middle distance athletes are out on the track. The women's 1500 metres, 3 3/4 laps of the track. And there is that full field. Incredible the Chinese Federation couldn't get an athlete out for this one as well, when you think that they have some of the fastest athletes in history in this discipline. Contrasting wishes perhaps between Gemma Reekie of Great Britain, who will want it to be fast. She needs 4:07 for those European Championships, and Simoya Campbell of Jamaica, who's really a 400-800 runner, might want it slow. So who is going to take it out? Traditionally, of course, championship races like this, where points are critical for your team, are slow and meandering and tactical. They become cerebral affairs. But let's take a look at these athletes now. There is Gemma Reekie, European Junior Champion last year. She's only 20 years old, second to Laura Waitman at the British Championships a couple of weeks back, but does need 4:07 exactly to get selected for the European team. She's a British team for the European. She's only run 4:09. The French athlete there, Claude Boxberger of France, to the second to left. I actually raced against her dad many years ago. Wouldn't believe I'm that old, would you? The German, Simoya Campbell, the Jamaican Simoya Campbell, looks like a non-starter out there. That's a little bizarre. We've not received any word of that. But Simoya Campbell is a no-show, what we've seen so far. Poland's Sofia Anawi, semi-finalist of the World Championships, is also there. She's perhaps the favourite here with a 4:02 to her name this year. And Karina Villon of South Africa. This is her first race for several weeks. So just 6 athletes in this 1500 metres. Tiny field. Will that make it even more of a cat and mouse affair? The American Rachel Snyder in that blue kit was second in the American Championships 5,000 metres. Now her best is 4:08. She's not that quick by international standards, but she's strong. And I wonder whether she might want to make this a fast, healthy affair from the front. Although as I say that, so Ophélie Claude Boxberger of France has taken it out at a very healthy clip. Goodness me, Gemma Reekie slots in second place, and this would suit her perfectly, Catherine, if it were to be a quick tempo.
Well, indeed, the French athlete's going to make a good race at this, isn't she? And it looks a little bit nippy, which is good, especially, as you mentioned, Tim, for Gemma Reekie. Chasing the qualifying time, you say, 4:07. She's got till the 22nd of July to do it to get on the European team for Great Britain. So she's put herself in a good position, the British athlete, but the French athlete, yep, she's not messing around here, looking for good points for France.
Well, she's gone through 300 metres there in around 47, 48 seconds, so they're on schedule for something like 64 seconds when they go through 400 metres. That would be 4 minutes tempo exactly. There's the line. They go through now 64.4. It's very quick indeed. I mean, I hesitate to say it, but this is almost suicidal from Claude Boxberger of France. She's only ever run 4:11 for 1500 metres, and she's going at a tempo way over 10 seconds quicker.
Well, she's the French steeplechase champion, as you mentioned, Tim, this year, and she's stretching this one out, isn't she? Look, the 6 athletes virtually evenly spread in this women's 1500 metres. Coming round the top bend, the crowd are really getting into this World Cup event. Good representation, good positioning from Gemma Reekie of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, but the French athlete happy to take this one, and as you say, the rest are poised and lined up behind her.
Just over 2 laps to run in this 1500 metres, beginning to struggle now is the South African Villon to left of picture as Claude Boxberger of France leads through in 1:55 there up to 700 metres. It's been very aggressive. She is strong as a steeplechaser. That's probably what she's wanting to do, is to make this a real honest 1500, a test of strength. In second place is still Reekie of Great Britain. In third is the American Rachel Schneider. Then the dangerous Pole, Sophia Naui, who won't be intimidated by this. She's fast and she's strong. She's a good cross-country runner. She's run almost 2 minutes for 800 metres, and she in that white and red strip for Poland in 4th place. Looks comfortable at the moment. The German there in 5th, Grantz, Katharina Grantz. A lap and a half to run then. Claude Boxberger hasn't shaken off 4 of the 5 other athletes in this race. Villon of South Africa struggling. The 21-year-old has a best of only 4:16. This is way quicker than she's capable of managing. So they come into the straight for the penultimate time. Reekie perfectly positioned there for Great Britain. They went through 800 in 2:12.97, almost 2:13. So that second lap was, around 68.5 after a 64.5. And at the bell, Claude Boxberger from Reekie, from the American Schneider. Polish mum, has lived in Poland since she was 2 and says she feels 100% Polish. But with 300 metres to run, now Schneider kicks away.
Well, Schneider's made a move down the back straight, but watch Anaui, the Poland athlete. She's the quickest on paper in 2018. She's going down the back straight into lane number 2. The French athlete is spent. USA, Poland, Great Britain, Northern Ireland and Germany.
Well, our third lap was only a click inside 70 seconds. Schneider there has run a really smart last couple of 100 metres. She accelerated there as the attack came in from Anaui and kicks again really hard. The Americans with such a strong tradition, of course, over 1,500 metres, and she's setting an example to the rest of them here. Anaui coming again, that red and white strip of Poland, kicking away here with 50 to go, and eases past with that fabulous cadence past the American Schneider. It's going to be a win for Poland. USA second, and now he takes it there, punches the F407, and Riki third for Great Britain will run around 409. It was quick, but just not quick enough for the Britain. What a shame. She was so hoping she could go with a quick tempo that might have taken her down to some 4-7 territory, but Anaui, well, she deceived us, didn't she? She looked like she was struggling perhaps with a couple hundred to go when Schneider kicked away, but she had it under control. She looked very, very sharp over that last 50 or 60 metres, and so she should. She's run 4:02 this year. She was within herself.
She just kept everybody in her sight. She made sure that she stayed in touch. She let the French athlete go out like a rabbit in headlights. The French athlete did go backwards in the end, but here she had to dig deep, didn't she, the Polish athlete? Decided to skip the World Indoor Championships earlier this year, but that was a good run, wasn't it, by the American Schneider? But it's maximum points on the track again for Poland.
Well, I thought Schneider had that in the bag, I really did, and actually that's for Schneider going away is a lifetime best, 4:08.04, despite being caught by Anaui of Poland there. Rangy, look at the flailing arms of Anaui, the head rocking from side to side, probably the smallest athlete in the field. But while the scoreboard shows a season's best for Schneider, we have it down as a personal best from the American. Doesn't really matter, it was a brave run, so nearly produced the fruition she wanted. But Anaui, maximum points for the pole once more. How many more times are we going to say that these next 1.5 sessions? And personal best for Riki in third place, consolation, 4:09.05 for Great Britain.
Good win for Poland. The American using the big screen at the end of the stadium to check her position as well. But maximum points for Poland, and wearing a very poignant black ribbon as well.
Yes, yes, that black ribbon on the Polish vest. Sofia Anaui wearing one there after that 1,500 win is, of course, in respect of Irina Shevchenko, who passed away just a few days ago, one of the greats of European athletics, a 400 metres champion in Munich back in 1972, Olympic champion. But Anaui wins from Schneider and the Riki, sees the best and personal best for the American, and Britain some consolation.